sleep, eat, sleep. I wasn't motivated to do nothing. I had zero discipline. But that's when discipline gets involved. So discipline is doing something you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. So when I started going for a run, every single day I would sit there, I'd look at my shoes and I'll swear and I'll say, what the fuck, I can't be fucked, I'm not doing it. But still got my ass up, still went for a run, still sometimes got a PR, personal record that day. Because that's when discipline kicks in. Because without discipline, you're not fixing this. Without discipline, you're not achieving your goals. Without discipline, you're not doing your purpose. Without discipline, you're not getting up and going to work and earning money at a shit job that you don't want to do. Without discipline, you're not getting the dreams that you want to do. Without discipline, you're not going to do the hard things that make you feel shit in there. Without discipline, you're not going to go in uncomfortable ways to help better yourself, you know what I mean? Without discipline, you're not going to do all these other things that you're not motivated to do. That's why when it comes down to not just fitness, that's why I say it's fitness and life. Because without discipline, you're not going to get up and do the things that you want to do. You're not going to progress and move forward. And that's why I strongly say to anyone that's getting off addictions, trying to better themselves, trying to move forward with their life, trying to motivate themselves to progress in life, trying to achieve them goals, make sure you get that discipline down pat. You know what I mean? Because even in that old life, without discipline, you're not going into those uncomfortable situations with whatever you're doing, earning money or whatever. You know what I mean? You're still without discipline. You're going into something that you fear, like you fear doing, but you're doing it anyway because you know the outcome you're gonna get on the other side. You know what I mean? Might have been money, it might have been that date you went on with a chick. You know what I mean? Maybe that run you went on because you know you're going to fix up here at the end of the run. You're going to let the anger out. Maybe it's going boxing or it's going to be punching the fuck out of the bag because you know the anger's coming out of you and that discipline's kicking in, you know what I mean? Without that, you know you're going to fix your mind. And when you finish doing what you weren't motivated to do because your discipline took over, your right or left shoulder of discipline versus motivation took over, that's when you're going to progress, and that's when you're going to fix that mind and you're going to make that mind rock solid. So if you're ever looking at doing something uncomfortable, go fucking head on like a bull with it into a brick wall and go do what you got to do. And I promise you, after that, through that end of that tunnel, whatever it might be, at the end of whatever anxiety you got, you're going to progress and you're going to move forward. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's a hot tip for today. Peace, love. See you later from Luke Cho from Build Different.